About that time, ladies and gentlemen. We back on the air and we back live. Welcome to another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. I am your host, F to the Ish, Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. Hope y'all getting ready to have another great weekend. It's Friday night, so you know good vibes is in the air. We're going to have another good podcast tonight. I appreciate everybody that be checking in. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Go to statusnetwork.app, statusnetwork.app, and vote for the Foolish Show podcast. So we can do some partnership, man, and get some sponsors, and we're going to make this thing bigger than what it is. So y'all support the movement. Make sure you go vote for me right now. So I want you to go to statusnetwork.app, A-P-P, and vote for the Foolish Show podcast. It's much appreciated. Well, we about to get this party started, folks. Let me set up everything. Hope y'all having a good time. Nothing but good vibes in there. Tonight's podcast, we're going to talk about when a couple gets in an argument, who's the first one to say, I'm sorry? Who is always the one to try to make things right? Is it most of the time the women or the man? So we're going to get into it in a minute, folks. Just let me set everything up. The live chat is always open. Feel free to always leave your comments. Number positive vibes only over here. So keep the negativity away. But make sure you join in on the conversation. And that's how we do it. Let me set everything up. Y'all check in the live chat. And we're going to get this party started. Hope y'all get ready to have a great weekend. Number good vibes in there. Thank God you're still alive and able to see another day. That's what it's all about. Enjoying life to the fullest. Live every day like it's your last. We don't know when tomorrow going to come. So stay positive. Stay away from negativity. Keep a positive attitude, and you'll be blessed. Let me set everything up, and we're going to get this party started. Tonight's podcast, who makes up and says I'm sorry first in an argument in a relationship? Is it the man or is it the woman? Well, it all depends, because some women are stubborn. They don't want to admit when they're wrong. And there's a lot of men that are stuck in their ways and they don't want to admit when they're wrong. So when you have two stubborn people, it can go on for a while before somebody be the bigger person and say, I'm sorry, and try to make things right. No relationship is perfect. You're going to always have ups and downs. You're going to have people that try to break you up. You're going to have people that spread rumors and gossip about your relationship. But you know the truth because you live in it. You're the only one that's in your relationship with your significant other. And a lot of times, we don't like to admit when we're wrong, so we be stubborn. We have an attitude. We want everything to go our way. We want everybody to bow down to us. But in a relationship, it's all about compromise. You have to compromise. Because sometimes you might not be right in that situation, and you have to look at things from both point of views. It can't be what I say go, whether I'm right or wrong. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. So to keep down the confusion, always try to be honest with each other. Don't be afraid to say, I'm sorry. A lot of people, we have big egos, and we don't want to admit when we're wrong. You live in denial. You want to deny everything, even though we know it's the truth. So who's the first to say, I'm sorry in a relationship? Who's the first to try to make things right after an argument? Is it the men or is it the women? It all depends. Sometimes us men, we don't want to argue, so we like, okay, all right, you got it. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's squash it. Do you have some women that be like, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You know I miss you, you know I love you. All that mushy stuff. So it's all about admitting when you're wrong and not having a big ego and not being afraid to say, I'm sorry. That's my fault. We're in this situation because of me, because of something I said or something I did. But if you dealing with a stubborn person and they stuck in their ways, they don't have to admit when they're wrong. So they will deny it and deny it till they can't deny it no more. You can catch them in a lie and they'll still deny it right to your face. So when you date somebody, you gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know what kind of person you're talking to. Is that person a narcissist? Or they a liar? Are they selfish? These are things you gotta look out for if you want to be happy. But it's all up to you. Because your relationship is in your hands. You control how it goes for the most part. And you have to let the other person know what you're looking for, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Let them know that specifically what your wants and needs are. So they have no excuse and say, well, I didn't know. You have to lay it all on the line and tell them this is what I want. This is how I want to be treated. This is how I want to be talked to. And if they're able to accept it, they're cool. If they can't, then you have to find somebody that's compatible. Find somebody that's on the same page as you. But when you get in an argument, sometimes things get heated. You say a lot of things that you really don't mean when you're upset. Then once you sleep on it, or time goes by and you think about it, you realize I took it too far and I was wrong. But you got to be woman enough, a man enough to tell the other person, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I messed up. The longer you stretch it out, then more tension builds up. It's like a volcano. And sooner or later, something's going to erupt. So it might go to a whole another level, all because both parties are stuck in their ways. Nobody wants to admit when they're wrong. Now it's tension. Now you're not talking. You're in the same bed, but not cuddled up together. You try to touch her and she says, hey, move your hand. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So sometimes things is complicated. Depending on who you're talking to, depending on who you're dealing with, it can get a little complicated. But you gotta know the person that you're talking to. You gotta know who you're dealing with. Sometimes people have a disguise. You really don't know who they are until you really know. Until they show you their true colors. And when you get in arguments and people get drunk, that's when the truth comes out. That's when they go saying a lot of things that was built up inside, but now they're going to use alcohol to give them that confidence to tell you how they really feel. So a lot of times, people are blaming on alcohol, but a lot of times the alcohol makes you speak the truth. Now, when you're dealing with somebody, it's important to understand that it's not a one-way street. Both parties have to make sure they each other is happy. Don't be selfish and want all the love and affection, but don't give none in return. You want your significant other to feel just as much as love as you get. And there's different ways and different things you can do to show someone that you care about. That I'm with you. I'm riding with you. I'm here by your side. You can depend on me. Through the good and the bad, through thick and thin. Give them that encouragement to know they have somebody that really cares. Somebody that really supports everything they do in their life. Somebody they can turn to and vent and tell all their problems to without you judging them. When you tell them, "Baby, I'll help you. We'll get through this." That's called a support system. Every man and every woman needs a good support system behind them. Makes you feel good to have somebody that you can count on. Now, sometimes I will flash your heads because everybody don't always think the same. They don't have the same opinions. So they might say or do something that you don't like. But you have to find a way to talk things out. Communication is big. You have to learn how to communicate without cussing and fussing, without the name calling, without everybody screaming at each other. See, that's a toxic relationship that's not going to last. When you're down each other's throat every second, how long do you think that's going to last? It's only a matter of time before one party says, "I had enough." Or somebody feel like, "I can do better." So you got to be understanding. You got to see where the other person is coming from and recognize how they feel. Don't just be one-sided and want everything just to go your way. Love is a two-way street. And it takes two. Especially when you want to find that real love. It takes two people that truly love each other and care about each other. That's a beautiful thing. It's hard to find, but it's a beautiful thing. So when you get in an argument, somebody has to be the bigger person to try to put out the fight. You don't want the fight to keep spreading. You don't want everybody to hold on to that anger until it goes to a whole nother level. Now you're on the verge of separating and breaking up because everybody's so stuck in their ways and nobody wants to say, "I'm sorry." Everybody want to feel like they're right, and I'm not saying I'm sorry because I ain't do nothing wrong. You have to sit back and evaluate the situation and think about how that other person feels and what they're trying to tell you when they point of view. See, it's not about a man or a woman thing because a man can be wrong a lot of times and a woman can too. So it don't matter which sex you are. It depends on how mature you are. See, if you're mature enough, you're not going to go back and forth. You're going to be able to sit down and talk like adults. Be grown about it. All that fussing and fighting, that's high school. So when you have a relationship that's too toxic, then that becomes poison. Then that love that y'all had for each other, it starts turning into hate. You will start have resentment for that person. You can't stand to see him no more. You cringe when you hear their voice. Y'all know what I'm talking about because we all don't dealt with it. We don't been there before. You don't have somebody that you wish you ain't give your time to. You didn't waste your energy on. you didn't waste the months or years with, but you live and you learn. So you learn lessons from your past. That's how you don't repeat your mistakes, because you learn from it. Are you mature enough to say I'm sorry? Are you mature enough to try to make things right between you and your man or your woman? Do you have what it takes to be in this relationship? Are you ready for a relationship? Sometimes we ask for stuff that we know we ain't ready for. You might think you got, but you really ain't there mentally. You're not ready to really lock in with just one person. You're not ready to give one person your all. So if you ain't ready, then you continue to date and mingle. But you try not to waste other people's time. When you sell people dreams, you got them thinking that you want the same thing that they want. Now they sacrifice and fall in love with you and going goo goo gaga over you, but you don't even really look at them like that. So save people the trouble. You know you ain't ready to get married. You know you ain't ready to be one person. You let them know, hey, I'm not on that right now. I'm not in a good position right now in my life. I don't feel like I'm ready. Then it's up to them to still deal with you or not. You might tell them, hey, we can play, we can have fun, but I don't want nothing serious. I don't want to be in a committed relationship. And all they can do is respect it. You got to respect it because they told you the truth. I'd rather somebody tell me the truth than just pull me along and keep feeding me lies. Let me know how you feel and where we stand. Open and honest communication, that goes a long way. So who makes up and says I'm sorry the most? Is it the women? Most women, they would say I'm sorry and say, baby, it's my fault. Because they don't want to argue. Or they don't want to see their man mad at them. They want to get past it. They try to rub a kiss on them and say, baby, stop acting like that, baby. And then sometimes we be stubborn and be like, boo. But deep inside, we want to cuddle too. We just stuck in our way. But you have some men that don't like to argue. And they will say, okay, baby, you're right. Even though they know in their heart they're right, they don't want to argue. So they're going to let them have it and say, you're right, baby. You can have that. You got that. But it all depends on what kind of person you're talking to. Every man ain't the same, and every woman ain't the same. Everybody has the same characteristics and traits. Everybody's not built on the same stuff. So different people are going to have to handle things in their own way. You just have to be mindful of what kind of person that you're talking to. Are you talking to somebody that really appreciates you? Are you dealing with a person that truly cares about you? That really wants you to be happy? Or are you dealing with a person that loves drama and confusion? Every day they try to pick a fight and an argument with you. Every day they look for something to be mad about. Are you dealing with a person like that? How do you feel about that? You don't get sick and tired of fussing and arguing? You don't get sick and tired of cussing each other out? You don't get sick and tired of raising your voice? You don't get sick and tired of calling each other names in front of the kids? You don't get sick and tired of embarrassing each other when you're out in public? Are you not tired of that toxic, poison relationship? You're not sick of it? You want a relationship that makes you feel good, it makes you feel happy, not bring you down, suck all your energy. Every time you look around, that person is making you mad. If somebody loves you, they're supposed to be making you happy, not bad. When they really care about you, they're supposed to be doing things to show you that they care. So if a person really cares about you, they're going to show you. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it's real. Because the way that they treat you, the way they talk to you, the way they are when they're around you, you feel special when you're around them. It makes you feel good inside. They always put a smile on your face. You get anxious every time they come around. That's a good relationship. Now, when you got all that toxic stuff, sooner or later, it's going to hit the fan. Things will go left. Because it's not built on the right stuff. So are you woman enough, a man enough, when an argument comes up, when you're having a disagreement, can you say, I'm sorry? Can you be the one to try to fix things? See, nowadays, it's easy for everybody to walk away. Because they feel like, I got so many options. I can have any man I want. I can have any woman I want. But we have to understand that the grass ain't always green. So sometimes you think you upgrading, but you can downgrade. You can find somebody that's worse. And you wish you stayed where you was. You wish you stayed with the person that you was with. Think about what I'm telling you. So it takes the bigger person to try to make amends and make things right. You don't let things stay broken. You don't let all the anger build up. Somebody has the bigger person to say, I'm sorry. Let's fix this. I don't want to argue. I don't want us to be mad at each other. I don't want us to call each other names. I don't want to have to put you down. I don't want to talk about you in a negative way. Somebody has to be the bigger person. If you want that relationship to last. Because you're going to go through things. Your relationship is always going to be tested. You're going to have arguments, misunderstandings, and you're going to get mad at each other. Can y'all weather the storm? Or would you let that separate you? Would you let that separate y'all? Or would you find a way to stay together and make it work? It's easy to walk away. It's harder to stay and try to make things right. It's harder because it takes work. Both of y'all have to work on what y'all have. Both of y'all have to work on saving what you got. When you walk away, it's just easy. You can throw your hands up and say, I'm finished. But it's harder to try to make things work. Karen says, well, look what the cat brought in. I'm glad I caught you live. Shout out to Karen checking in. y'all just checking in, tonight's podcast, what we talking about is who is the one to apologize and say I'm sorry the most in a relationship when it comes to arguments and things like that. Is it the man that say I'm sorry the most, or is it the woman? Is it the women that say I'm sorry? I'm sorry, baby, I ain't mean that. Come give me a hug. Come give me a kiss. Let's make love. Or is the man? Hey, baby, you know what? Give me I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. It won't happen again. Or you might got two stubborn people who stuck in their ways, and neither one of them don't want to say I'm sorry. So now all that anger is building up. Now you 38 hot with each other. You're looking at each other crazy, calling each other names. Somebody has to be the bigger person and make it right. Everybody can't be stuck in their ways. Somebody has to try to fix the situation. It's easy to be stuck in your way. It's easy to walk away from somebody. It's hard to make things work. It's a challenge. It depends on how much you care for that person. How much you're willing to invest to be with that person. Do you feel like that person is the one for you? If you do, then you'll put in work. You'll put in work. And work to hold on to what y'all have. Now, if it really don't mean that much to you, you don't care about them being mad. You don't care about them not talking to you. Because you don't really care about that person. That person is not important enough for you to care in your mind. So why are y'all wasting each other's time? What are you going to accomplish if you ain't trying to build something together and looking for the future? Why waste each other's time? If you don't mean that person no good, then leave them alone. If you know that that person ain't the one for you, don't waste your time. Time is something that we can never get back. Those hours, those months, those years, you can never get that back. So appreciate what you have while you have it. They say a good thing is hard to find. So everybody that's with somebody, they're going to go through something. You're going to have times where that person's going to make you mad. Or they're going to get annoying. They're going to irk your nerves. They're going to test you. Now, are you strong enough to look past certain things? Not let something petty destroy what you have together. We know a lot of us are stuck in our way, and we want everything to go our way. When we say and how we say it. You want everybody to jump when you say jump. You want to feel like you are in control. But remember, folks, it always takes two in a relationship to make it work. Don't be afraid to be a bigger person. If you're with somebody that you really care for, don't be afraid to hold on to them. Don't be afraid to chase behind them if you don't want to lose them. That's not showing you weak. You showing them that this is how much I care for you, that I don't want to lose you. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Somebody has to be the bigger person. Somebody has to be the one to try to make things right and put the fire out. And don't let the house burn. Don't let the relationship go up in flames. If you have something special. If it's worth fighting for. Now, you might not feel like that ain't worth fighting for. You might feel like this is not worth my time and my energy. So I don't want to invest no more in this. Karen says, it's hard to work out with someone who is defensive. Absolutely. A lot of people be like, no, I don't know what you talking about. You wrong. I ain't wrong. A lot of people like to own up to their mistakes. They stubborn, stuck in their ways, and they don't want to give in. So you're right, Karen. A lot of times people can be so defensive, so they don't want to own up to their mistakes. They don't want to take accountability for what they did wrong. It's always the other person's fault and not theirs. So being in a relationship ain't easy. It's a challenge. Because both parties have to make sure you keep each other happy. Both parties have to give their all and invest their love in each other. So it takes two to tangle. It takes two to be in love. Love is not a one-way street. The same love you give, most of us, we want it in return. You want to feel love too. You want to feel like you got somebody that's in your corner that really care about you. So if you got somebody good, don't be afraid to show them that you care. Don't be afraid to show them that you really like them. That it means something to you. When y'all have arguments, one of y'all has to be the bigger person. If you really appreciate what you have together, and you don't want to lose that person forever, you have to suck it up and say, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I didn't mean that. Forgive me. Be sincere. Be honest. Let them know you're coming from a good place. We all make mistakes. We all get upset and say things that we really don't mean. That doesn't mean you don't care about the person. That don't mean you hate that person. It was just at that moment in time, you couldn't hold your tongue. And you were so mad that you said some things that you wish you could take back. But make sure you understand that that person has to know that you're sorry and you didn't mean it. And you coming from a good place. That you really do love them and want them in your life. Make them feel secure. Make them feel loved. Make them feel comfortable. Make them feel proud to say that you are their man or their woman. Give them that comfortability to make them feel good. So when you get in an argument, it ain't always about screaming and fussing and cussing each other out. It's about fixing the situation and making things better. Cooler heads always prevail. Give it some time to cool down with it and then try to make things right. Don't let it bubble and let the stove and the pot get too hot. Because things will go left. And then you might not be able to bring it back right. You might let things just go too far where you're not able to fix it. So if you're able to fix your relationship, you're able to fix what you did, and you really care for that person, then that's what you need to do. Don't take what you have for granted. Thinking, I can get anybody. Yes, anybody can get anybody, but are you going to get somebody that's good? Or are you going to get somebody that's worse? Maybe you should appreciate what you have, because you might end up losing it. The grass ain't always greener. Everything that look good ain't good. Make sure y'all understand. Know what you're looking for and know what kind of person you're dealing with. Before you get in too deep, before you put all your feelings and your emotions, find out what kind of person they is. Because that person might not be worth your time. That person might not appreciate your love. They might take your heart and stomp on it. They might take your heart and rip it apart. They might just take your heart and play with it. And you don't want to be in a toxic relationship where every day y'all cussing each other out and calling each other names. That's not healthy. Every day, both of y'all running each other pressure up. Blood pressure through the roof. That's not healthy. That's not what you want. You want somebody that makes you happy and you can build something special. You don't want nobody that's gonna waste your time. You don't want nobody that's gonna feed you BS. You don't want nobody that's just trying to use you for what you got, or use you for your status, use you for your looks. You want somebody that truly cares, somebody that's sincere, somebody that really want to see you win and be happy. That's what you're looking for. When you find something good, you do all you can to hold on to it. So even when times get rough and y'all get mad at each other, the good should always outweigh the bad. So even when both of y'all in y'all feelings, both of y'all should come to realize that we need each other. We feed off each other. We care about each other. Why throw everything away for nothing? Because most of the time what we arguing about, it really ain't a big deal. We just need to come to an understanding and a compromise. It really ain't that serious. We get mad over the most pettiest things. And then you'll walk away from the love of your life. Then you end up finding somebody that's worse and not better than what you had. Which means you don't end up going backwards. So always appreciate something good when you have it. And you do your best to always make things right. Even if you feel like you did wrong. Even if you feel like you're not wrong in the situation, you be the bigger person and say, baby, I'm sorry. Let's get past this. Let's not dwell on it. Let's move on to the future. Let's move on to bigger and better things. Let's share our love, because I care about you. We both need each other. Let that person know how much you need them in their life, how important you are to them. Give them that comfort zone to know that you are their baby. That's what it's all about. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Somebody has to try to put the fire out. Somebody has to try to end and stop all the confusion. Especially when y'all got kids. You don't want to fuss and fight and argue all the time in front of the children. Giving them a bad environment. Teaching them bad things and show them how a bad relationship is. That's not the example you want to set. So who apologizes the most, folks? Is it the women or is it the men? It all depends on who you're talking to. It all depends on what kind of person you're with. You might be with a stubborn person who's stuck in their ways and they don't want to never change. You might be with a good person who don't like to argue, who don't like to even get upset, who don't like to raise their voice. They're going to tell you, baby, let's fix this. I don't want this. I don't want this for us. I care about you. It depends on what kind of person you're dealing with. If that person really care about you, then they'll fight for you. They'll fight to keep your love. They will fight to keep you in their life. Because they don't want to lose you. When you have something good, you don't want to lose it. You want to hold on tight to what you have. You want to appreciate that person. You want to value the good times that y'all share together. It's all about creating good memories. Something that you can look back on and say, baby, remember when we first met? And look where we're at right now. That's the kind of love you should want. So you can be proud of. Don't be afraid to say I'm sorry. Even if you're not the one that's wrong. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person to make things right. Don't let the anger, the madness, the confusion, don't let it build up to a place where you can never get it back to how it used to be. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to get out of control. But we're live streaming right now, y'all, on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. This is the Food Show Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment. That's the YouTube channel. I appreciate all the love and support. And make sure y'all go vote. I want y'all to go to statusnetwork.app.app. Statusnetwork.app and vote for the Food Show Podcast. Make sure y'all go in there and vote for your boy. We got some big things coming. So when this podcast is over, I want y'all to go to statusnetwork.app and vote for the Food Show Podcast. I appreciate y'all. But it takes two, folks. It takes two to make a relationship right. It takes two to have something special together. Sometimes we be so caught up in our feelings and so stubborn that we don't want to admit when we're wrong. We don't want to own up to our mistakes. Instead, we make excuses, and that only makes things worse. We have to learn to own up to what we do. Own up to your flaws. Admit it. Don't run from it. Make yourself accountable. Be accountable in your relationship. Show your significant other that they can depend on you. That you're not just going to leave them hanging when things get rough. You're not just going to walk away just because y'all got upset. It shouldn't be that easy to walk away from something that you really care about. You should try to hold on and fight for what you have. What y'all have together. How important is it? How much does that person mean to you? If they mean a lot to you, then you hold on to them. You sacrifice. You make your plea. You make them feel that they are special. Even after an argument, tell them I love you and I'm sorry. This is dumb. I don't want to do this, baby. Can we please let it go? And let's keep moving forward. That's what it's all about. Having an understanding. Compromise. Being there and looking out for each other. Having each other back through the thick and thin. Even when everybody said that y'all ain't gonna work, that y'all gonna break up, that person already like you. You stupid. You dumb. You being you. That's for you to determine. Because it's your life. You don't have to put up with anything. You don't have to deal with nobody's nonsense. If somebody ain't treating you right, you have the right to walk away. You have the right to say, I'm not dealing with this. And I'm not wasting my time. I deserve better. I deserve somebody who's going to appreciate my love and value my time. Somebody that really wants to be my companion forever. A person that cares about you and cares about you being happy. Not what just makes them happy. Not what just benefits them. So when you find something good, you fight and you hold on to it. It don't be weak because you're chasing them. That means you're a big enough person to say, I care about you and I'm willing to try to hold on to what we have. Because you don't want to start over with nobody else. You don't want to fall in love with nobody else. You want to continue and build what you already have. There's nothing wrong with that. That shows maturity. That means that person means a lot to you. You really care for them. Because the way you're fighting for them. You fight to keep their love. You making a sacrifice to show them that, hey, I am not trying to lose you, baby. I need you in my life. You make me better. Y'all see what I'm saying? Being in love is a beautiful thing when you're sharing it with a special person. When you got somebody that loves you just as much as you love them. And both of y'all head over heels for each other. That is a beautiful thing. Nothing wrong with it. You should want that in your life. Don't be afraid to hold on and fight for something good. If you have it. If you got a good person in your life, don't be afraid to hold on to them. Don't be so quick to just let them go. Because now somebody else is going to win your prize. Somebody else is going to take your spot. And you're going to look back on it and wish you never did what you did. Wish you never walked away. Wish you never pushed them away. And you'll still be wishing that they are part of your life. to this day. So when you're going through an argument, when you're having a fight, don't hold on to the anger. Let it go. Be the bigger person and try to make things right. Hold on to something good if you got it. Don't be afraid to fight for what you want. To hold on to what you got. Sometimes we so stubborn that we be like, I don't care. You can leave. I don't care if you don't call me no more. I don't need you in my life. You was a waste of my time. You ain't my type anyway. Sometimes we say all the harshest things when we mad. You call the other person every name under the sun. But that was the same person that you was in love with. That was the same person that you was having sex with. Unprotected. That was the same person that you was telling I love you. Now they became your person. So is it a man or a woman that always try to diffuse arguments? Is it the man that try to keep things calm and make things right? Or is it most of the time the women that try to make sure things don't get out of hand? Make sure things don't go too far. Which one is it, folks? Are you mature enough to say I'm sorry when you're wrong? Do you have a big heart? Are you understanding? Karen says, is that they don't want to really fix it. And if they're not willing to fix it, then that shows you how much they care about you. That shows you if they really want to be with you. That shows you how important you are to them. If they don't work on trying to fix the situation. Because maybe you're not that important to them. Maybe they got more options. Maybe they're ready to move on to bigger and better things. Maybe that's not the one for you. Maybe you shouldn't waste your time no more. Maybe it's time for you to move on to something bigger and better. Maybe it's time for you to find somebody who truly loves you and values everything that you come with. Not someone that's going to take you for granted or quick to walk away and let things go. That shows you how much they care for you. Because they really care about you. They will fight and try to scratch and claw to keep you in their life. Because when you have something good, you don't want it to leave. You don't want it to go nowhere. You want that feeling, you want that person to be around forever. So obviously, if you're quick to let it go, then you feel like that's not the one for you. You don't feel like that person is worth fighting for. We all go through things when you're in a relationship, when you're dating people. You see the good and you see the bad in people. You see what somebody's capable of. You see the traits that they start to show you. Now it's up to you to deal with it or not. It's up to you to make up your mind and say, this is my kind of person or not. It's up to you to make those type of decisions. Nobody can force you to marry or be with nobody. That's your choice because it's your life. You won't have to live it. Everybody can give you an opinion and say, oh yeah, you shouldn't be with them. Oh no, be with them. They can give you an opinion, because everybody has an opinion. That don't mean they're right, and that don't mean you have to listen. You have a right to make up your own mind. You have a right to live your life however you want to live it, not how somebody else tell you or want you to live. Make your own choices. You choose who to give your heart to. You choose who you fall in love with. So are you falling for the right people, or are you consistently falling for the wrong person? Maybe you're looking for love in all the wrong places. But no relationship is going to be perfect, because you're going to have arguments. You're going to have disagreements. Your love will be tested. But how much you care about each other is going to show. Because when things go bad, either y'all fix it or you're going to walk away. It's going to either make you or it's going to break you. It's that simple. But I appreciate y'all, man. We're going on the hour, so we're going to wind this thing on down. Let y'all get ready for the weekend. Don't know what y'all got planned, but just make sure you stay safe. But in the meantime, make sure y'all go do a little shopping. So scan that code right there on the bottom of your screen, and it will take you to the official reality music entertainment merchandise. We got new apparel. We got fitted caps, snapbacks, beanies, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, joggers, swim shorts, all type of apparel for men and ladies. We got all type of accessories for the house: towels, sheets, blankets, shower curtains. You name it, we got it. Scan that code right there on the bottom of your screen. Place your order, because we got 30% off right now. So y'all better act fast. Do your little shopping. It's summertime. You will find something that you like. And if you want the official The Foolish Show podcast t-shirts or hoodies, scan that code and go purchase you one. We have different colors available. You're going to like it. So y'all support the movement. And make sure y'all support me. Go to statusnetwork.app. statusnetwork.app and vote for the Foolish Show podcast. We got some big things coming. So we're going to keep applying pressure this year. Y'all just keep checking in. Because we're all about having real life conversations, keeping good vibes, and just vibing. Talking about life. We ain't on no negativity. We ain't crashing out over here. We got too much to live for. And life is so precious, you don't want to waste your life. You don't want to waste your time. Every day you wake up, we closer to death. Time is ticking. We don't know if tomorrow gonna be your last. You don't know if tonight will be your last night. So live life to the fullest. Maximize your potential. Put God first. Have a positive mind frame. Don't be walking around being a negative person. Don't be always in the middle of drama. That's unhealthy. That's just a bad situation. Be the bigger person. Look out for your happiness. Love yourself. Love the way God made you. Love everything about you. But understand that nobody's perfect. So we all have things that we can work on. And we all can become better people. That's what it's all about. Looking out for each other and spread love. But I hope y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay safe. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all Monday night. Make sure y'all go vote. Go place your vote right now. Statusnetwork.app and vote for the Foolish Show podcast, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. One love, everybody. See y'all Monday night. Spread the word. Tell your friends and family. Make sure y'all bring everybody. Everybody should be tuning in because this is a show that everybody needs to be a part of because we talk about real life stuff. We ain't on here just gossiping, talking about negativity. Y'all be safe.